Social Care first year psychology class of 2014, and we would like to introduce you to Chess and Thomas. Alexander Thomas and Stella Chess began their study of infant temperaments in the early 1950s. After doing extensive observations and research, Chess and Thomas came to rate infants on 9 different characteristics which helped them understand a child's temperament: activity level, rhythmicity or regularity, approach or withdrawal, adaptability, threshold of responsiveness or intensity, sensitivity, quality of mood, distractibility, attention span and persistence. After doing more research, they came to the conclusion that at one stage or another every child would show the same behaviour, but that in some cases a child was more likely to show certain behaviours which would fall into these 3 categories: the easy child, the difficult child, and the slow to warm child. The objective of our movie is to demonstrate these characteristics and behaviours in order to give you a better understanding of the Chess and Thomas theory and hopefully show you how their studies and theory are relevant in today's social care sector. So sit back, enjoy, and happy learning!
This scene demonstrates the activity of a child, specifically referring to children's high or low energy level. High being unable to keep still, has to be continuously moving. Low being happy in the structured environment and sitting still while working on the task at hand. Adaptability. This demonstrates how long it takes for a child to adjust to a new situation or person. For example, a child that adjusts easily can be seen to settle quicker, as opposed to a child who would be more resistant and would take longer to adapt.
Lizzie, come on, Lizzie. Let's come in here. Nice new room. Look. Wow. Good girl, Amy. Now, come on, Lizzie. Come on. Look, it's in here. Look. Come on, Liz. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Oh, great girl, Amy. Well done. Oh, Lizzie. Come on now. Come on. Girl. Here. There you go.
Approach or withdrawal is the initial reaction, such as to a new person or new environment. The child may respond without hesitation or may shy away and measure up to the new experience before engaging.
Distractibility can be observed in the tendency of a child to be sidetracked by the things going on around them. An easily distracted child not only loses focus on a task they were doing when disturbed, but they find it difficult to return to the same task. A child who is not distractible might ignore someone calling them, or in this instance will continue doing the puzzle even though there is activity around them.
This is in reference to the energy level or strength of a positive or negative response. In this scene, the child that reacted strongly and negatively by crying would be considered high intensity, whereas the child showing little reaction and remains happy is considered low intensity. Children can demonstrate a tendency towards a particular demeanour or mood. In this scene, the child who is cheerful and happy and is seen to smile and laugh is considered to have a positive mood. The child who is unhappy and grumpy is causing a commotion. She would be considered as having a negative mood.
Persistence refers to a child's attention span. A child who spends little time on a task or loses interest quickly would have a short attention span. A child who stays working on a similar task until it is finished would have great persistence or a long attention span. In this scene, you will see one child who finds the task difficult and so gets bored and gives up. She would be considered as having a low attention span. The other child shows persistence as she continues to make the jigsaw despite some frustration at its difficulty.
Regularity, also known as rhythmicity, refers to the level of predictability in normal biological functions, such as eating and sleeping. High regularity can be seen in a child who eats at the same time every day or naps at the same time every day. Low regularity can be seen when a child doesn't eat at normal lunchtime, for example, or doesn't nap when other children nap.
Now girls, bedtime. Come on Emma. Good girl. Come on Izzy. Izzy, bed. Izzy! Bed!
I'm hungry now.
Nap time.
I'm hungry.
Now girls, lunchtime.
There you go. Izzy, no.
No, Izzy.
No.
You have to eat. Good girl, Emma. Good girl, aren't you? Come on.
I'm hungry now. Hungry.
Okay, pet, we'll get you something to eat. You're a great girl, aren't you?
Sensitivity, in a way, could be considered as being like distractibility, but it relates more to their sensory threshold. In this example, we are demonstrating the child's sensitivity towards their food. We've illustrated this by offering the children a new food with an unfamiliar texture. The child who refuses the food because it has a new texture is considered to have a low sensory threshold. However, the child that takes the new food without drama will be deemed as having a high sensitivity threshold.
Okay, here we go. Now, girls. Nice new food. Here you are. Okay, do you want to try that?
It was found that the majority of the identifiable children could be considered as the easy child. These children would have shown a good mood a lot of the time. They would have eaten and slept regularly and showed a positive response to new people or places. They were considered as easy children as they showed few problems when being cared for or being trained.
Hi Ashley, I'm your nanny's friend.
difficult child is almost the polar opposite of the easy child. 1 in 10 of the children studied would have been classified as difficult, and Chess and Thomas used this term as they could be seen as to be slow in complying with their family's rules of living, for example, and required a lot of tolerance when working with them. They really did not like new people or places, and if they were forced into a situation, they could become aggressive and they would make a great fuss when frustrated also. They would have been found to be irregular in their eating and sleeping.
Hello, Amy. How are you? Do you want to play?
No.
Oh, look. Will we put this together? Okay. I'll tell you what, look. I'll leave those there for you. You can pick Mr. Potato Head by yourself. Is that okay?
The slow to warm up children are children who are slow to accept new situations, but they do eventually respond, but only after repeated experiences and not with great intensity. These children have to develop or acclimatise at their own pace.
Hi Noel, I'm your mommy's friend.
Look. No. Oh, look. No. Yep.
When all of these characteristics and temperaments in children are compatible with their surroundings or environments, it is referred to as goodness to fit. The concept of goodness to fit is very relevant in a social care setting, as it can help the social care worker have empathy and understanding in their approach to certain situations. It also helps us to be aware of what expectations we have about children, and it allows them to function in an environment that suits them.